Increase your chances to win the lottery. Playing the lottery with a clearly outlined approach so as to not be like the holiday lottery players affected by lottery fever. These guys literally just randomly select their number, and they're also the ones that whine and find every possible excuse there is. Over the years, experienced lottery players have made serious improvements with the strategies they use to win. Thanks to networking, online forums, social network groups, these ideas are spreading like wildfire. I bet you're also part of these communities. One thing to note, however, is that one strategy does not fit all lotteries. Even if it does, you have to put in extra hours to adapt it to the specific Lotto rules. However, most of the top lottery strategies you're going to see here are pretty flexible. Another thing, this is a strategy, people. Even the definition of the word strategy says that the results come up in the long run. Even an incremental increase in your overall returns is a great step forward. Don't lose hope. Due to the nature of the lottery, I can't say what strategies are going to be right or wrong, but I can say which ones I have tried and which ones have worked for me. In the end, it all comes down to persistence and the amount of resources you invest. Player's favorite: betting on the most frequent numbers. Before the expansion of the internet and technology in general, analyzing past results was a real struggle. Nowadays, this information is easily available. This approach makes a lot of sense because there are numbers that come up rarely, making them a poor choice. It doesn't take an expert to know that a number that was part of the winning combination more frequently has, in fact, higher chances of becoming one of the winning numbers again. Now, I want to recommend something. Don't go back a few years in the past results. The past 6 months will do just fine. You know that the drums are changed and the balls are switched as well. The information is only as good as its accuracy and reliability. Like all others though, this strategy has its flaws. As the most popular strategy for this year, and according to the trends 2018, you'll have to share your prize with several lottery winners. The undisputed lottery wheels, advanced combinatronics. If we were looking for a lottery strategy that fits all lottery rules, lottery wheels or lottery wheeling is the way to go. It requires a big volume of lottery tickets, but it's worth it. In a way, it's advanced combinatronics, a mix of mathematics, probabilities, and statistics. No need to be afraid. Courteous fellow lottery players who have every right to call themselves experts have prepared entire systems, guides that are really rather helpful. Lottery players who have tried the majority of lottery strategies usually recommend this particular approach. Sure, it seems overwhelming, but is it? It's like learning to ride a bicycle. Once you get the hang of it, it's there. This lottery strategy was first introduced in the 1970s. However, many players were unaware of its existence. As I mentioned earlier, the internet is doing its job. It's spreading. The flaw of lottery wheeling is the learning curve. It takes time, patience, and a lot of research to master this approach. The pyramid system, a new rising star. I was pretty reluctant to try the pyramid system. Although I'm not a big fan of it, it brings forth positive results in pick 3 and pick 4 lottos. The name of the strategy comes from the shape the numbers take when you arrange them to come up with the initial digits, which will be the source for the combinations you play. In a way, it's similar to lottery wheels, but it's more straightforward. This comes at a price. You still need a large volume of lottery tickets, but there's no guarantee you'll get any returns. It's based on past results, but it has nothing to do with statistics. Playing frequently winning numbers is a different thing. You're taking into consideration many draws. It just makes sense. However, don't be ignorant. Give it a shot. Magic Square. Although infamous, still in play. The origins of this approach date back to ancient times. It consists of numbers put in one big square. The sum of each line is the same. I find this useful when I test new strategies, to see if I have or have not focused too much on high or low numbers. Even as a standalone approach, it can do wonders. It eliminates any bad lottery combinations. In my opinion, this is the easiest system to use. It's simple and it works. The flaw? It doesn't consider the lottery rules at all. Back in the days, this was my favorite system. To be honest, it was love at first sight. I recommend this to lottery players who are new to the game. It'll introduce you to the fundamental principles of the lottery. Numerology, the lottery strategy of the 2010s. Lottery players that forget strategies pay dividends in the long run, fall for desperate ways. Personally, I'm not a fan of numerology. It's pretty much like playing the lottery with random numbers. Now, when somebody tells you these are your lucky numbers, they get special meaning to you. If you win, it works. If you don't, it doesn't. Fake testimonials are the selling point of numerology as a viable lottery strategy. Nonetheless, the curious person I am, I gave it a shot. Boy oh boy was I surprised. I did some research, and I played the same numbers for 2 whole weeks, the return rates increased drastically, but soon after that, they went down the drain. I can't say for sure that it won't get you closer to becoming a lottery winner, but it definitely deserves to be on the list for the top lottery strategies for 2017 to 2018. The least popular, custom-tailored lottery combinations for a given lottery. Although the least popular, I think this is literally the best, the top, the undisputed lottery strategy that can get you the much-desired jackpot. Yes, it's demanding. Yes, you'll need a lot of time. Yes, trial and error is involved. And yes, you will become a better lottery player in general. And lastly, yes, you will win more. Feel free to brag with your very own lottery strategy. I'm sure fellow lottery players will like to hear and test your approach. After all, that's what the lottery is all about. Well, not exactly, but still, even if you're onto something that you haven't planned it out in detail, share your thoughts. Lottery players are not lazy, but they do not like to come up with new lottery strategies. We usually prefer the easy route, the safe path.